Hey everyone, I am back. So I am right now 6 weeks out from having my son, and I feel like I'm pretty much 100% ready to get back to lifting heavy because I started working out at 3 weeks out from having him. So this video I'm just going to show you guys the small core things that I've done to make sure I build up that strength to get back into lifting heavy. So like I said, the first 3 weeks after I had him, I didn't really do anything besides walking and stretching. And then for the last 3 weeks, I've been doing core stabilizing work, everything just really easy, going off of feel, so I don't push anything and hurt myself or make anything worse. So I'm just going to show you guys the things that I've done for my core and a little bit of hip strength. And yeah, that's about it. Let's get into it. So one of my favorite things that I did was an easier variation of planks and hollow body holds. My core was just too weak to do an actual plank or an actual hollow body hold. So I did an easier version, which felt comfortable for me. So I just did planks on my knees. So real simple, on your knees, on your hands. Make sure you're not sticking your butt up in the air. You want to contract your glutes and your core and pull your hips under. And I started out doing about 10 to 15 seconds at a time, and I would just accumulate 5 minutes. And as the weeks went on, I went up to 30 seconds, 45, and now I've been doing about 1.5 minutes, and it feels totally fine. So I would do some of the sets on my hands and knees, and then some of them I would move down to my elbows, which made it a little bit more challenging. And make sure you're doing that same form where you squeeze your glutes and pull your hips through, contracting your core. And then the other one that I would do was a variation of a hollow body hold, and that I accumulated 5 minutes every day as well. So hollow body hold, you would normally be extended all the way out. So my variation was just my knees bent, my arms out in front. Again, I would hold it as long as I could. Started out about 15 seconds, built up to 30, 45 minute, 1.5 minutes. Now I've been doing it with my arms up, and then I'll slowly be able to extend my legs and my arms and get back a little bit farther as I build up that core strength. Another exercise that I would do is a dumbbell march. I don't know if that's really what it's called, but that's what I call it. Since my pregnancy, I've been using a 12-pound dumbbell. Normally I would use a heavier kettlebell or dumbbell, but again, just want to take it nice and easy, not hurt myself, and just build back my core strength. So you're just going to hold it on one side. Doesn't matter which side you start on because you're going to switch to the other. You want to stay nice and tight through your core. Make sure as you do these, you're not kind of wobbling back and forth. So stay as straight as you can through your hips. And you're just going to slowly lift your knee up. Try to get your knee up to parallel. And then to the other side. Make sure you're contracting through your core to pull that leg up. And I would do 20 reps, and then switch it to the other side. Do another 20, and I would do 5 sets of that. So all these exercises aren't very exciting. They're real lightweight and just a bunch of reps, because like I said, I just want to build back that core strength before I jump into lifting heavy, which is my favorite thing to do, so it's really hard not to want to do that. But yeah, I don't want to injure myself and then set myself back even further, so just taking my time, building back my core strength nice and slow, so then as I feel ready, I can start lifting super heavy. So those of you that don't really know me or follow me on Instagram or anything, probably don't know, but I used to compete in CrossFit, powerlifting, and Olympic weightlifting, and eventually that is the goal, to get back to that. But I had hip surgery on both of my hips in December, and then I got pregnant in January, and then I had my son 6 weeks ago. So just slowly working on building back. I plan on doing the CrossFit Open in February. We're in November now, so it's only a couple more months, so I'm not planning on doing great. I just want to give it a go and kind of see how it goes. And then I'm planning on trying to qualify for Wadapalooza. The qualifier for that is in October, and then I'm pretty sure the competition is the following January. So yeah, just kind of spending the next couple months to build up my endurance, do what I can in the open just for fun and to give it a try, and then really try to build my strength and endurance back for Wadapalooza. So I'm just going to kind of take you guys along for my journey, show you what I learn as I go, because this was my first kid that I had, and I have no certification. I'm not a doctor or anything, so just please take everything I say as just my experience and not necessarily what I'm telling you to do. If you guys want to try the workouts and let me know how it goes, great. But again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know how good it is to start working out 3 weeks after having a kid. For me, I just listened to my body, and that's what felt good. And I felt great since then. So yeah, just going to kind of show you guys what I do to try to get back to 100%. And I hope you guys enjoy following along.